My boyfriend keeps reciting the Bible but often only when it's in his favor. Now he cannot taste my forbidden fruit anymore because I am ditching him. Yes, we've done the first one. He has also brought up that fasting is in the Bible, but just because he didn't care to feed himself for that day, saying that it was mentioned in the Bible that it was good for you. There are many other instances where he has gone out of his way to recite scripture to fill his own agenda. So my question is, are these massive red flags, or is my faith just being tested? Is it possible to weaponize scripture? I haven't been in a relationship for a while, but the spark is already dying for me here. I'm feeling like maybe I jumped in too quickly. Update. I want to start out by prefacing that I am someone who's always had to learn my lessons the hard way. Unfortunately, this was one of those times. I tried having a talk with him about what I spoke about in the post and he seemed to take it well and we agreed it would be something we could work on together. Then this past week, he was distant and cold, bailed on hanging out with me, and made up excuses as to why he didn't have time for me. I went to my therapy session and spoke to my therapist about everything. We decided it would be best for me to sit down and have another conversation with him and see if we could solve some problems and if there might have been some miscommunication. Something I didn't mention was that he's very kind, chivalrous, and gentle with most things, which is why it may have been worth working through. Well, I was wrong. I had to ask him when I was going to see him next and he bailed on our plans for a second time. When I told him how hurt I was by his treatment of me this entire week, he sent me this unexpectedly long paragraph that was all cherry-picked quotes from me to make me seem like I said things that I didn't. He went on to tell me that I was making him put God second in his life. When I asked him how, he said it was because of our conversation about women's rights and termination. So it made him second-guess everything because I challenged his thought process on it. I would like to clarify here, I did not in any way try to sway him in one direction or another. I am someone who likes to hear everyone's opinions and find out where it comes from because it challenges me to learn more. On many topics he wasn't able to find a reason other than it was something he heard on a podcast. I ended up telling him I didn't deserve the treatment he was giving me all week, practically ghosting me, and the lack of communication. We ended up breaking up then and there. I cried for about 30 minutes but I'm good now. I was more sad that he didn't want to fight for the relationship than I was that it ended. So, off to bigger and better things. This is for myself and to anyone else who needs it. You are worth fighting for. You deserve open and honest communication and you deserve someone who will meet you where you are in your journey of life and grow with you. Tons of love to you all.